What's Brian, guys? Welcome to another episode of my Road to Glory Hidden Gem series. Of course, I'll be having another Liga MX episode here. Just kind of in honor of the ending of the season now. The first season, of course, in this split season tournaments they have in Mexico. But all these players do fit underneath that budget for a League 2 side. So tremendous pulls here. You can get Jorge, the best player, I have to say, that you'll see here coming up. He's very good technically. His physical stats aren't too bad. You can see 62 overall is pretty solid. He's going to be pretty attacking minded, in my opinion, at least. 5'10", medium. You take a look at his stats again. Physically fairly well rounded. Just need to work that stamina a bit, but just in general, he looks great. And 600,000, so that basically fits in underneath every team in Football League 2 is what it would be. So it can be a great pickup. And if you do train him in the way that I did, you can see he went up tremendously. Ball control, dribbling, crossing, passing, free kick accuracy, long shot power, curve, as well as physically agility. You can see is in that green as well. Vision in that green also. So that's just tremendous growth. And he's kind of at that basically around the championship level, in my opinion. But in year 2020 would be up to 72 overall, and he just looks tremendous. Physically he's great. Technically he is incredible, in my opinion. That's just great stats for a midfielder. He's, of course, pretty attacking minded. His marking and tackling aren't the best, but I do recommend him. He's going to be a great player for you guys. If you do pick him up at that League 2, League 1 level, I think he'll be a tremendous pull, because you can see here, year 2020, he's at a respectable level around that championship lower end for BPL sides. But you'll see here, 63 overall, age 21 is Angel Salivar. Pretty strong player. He's a bit one of the older guys, being 21, but 5'10" striker, left-footed, high-low work rates, 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. He has fairly good pace, acceleration, sprint speed, up there. You can work on the agility a bit on your own, especially with the beat your man drill. Technically, he's not too bad either. 625,000, maybe a little bit on the farther end, but you can certainly probably try to bargain down that a little bit, or bring him in on the low end, whatever you guys want to do, because he grew pretty quickly as well. 69 overall. You can see some huge boost, ball control, dribbling, finishing in the green, as well as shot power, and physically he's just improved a lot also. You can see acceleration, sprint speed, agility getting up there. Physically he's just pretty well rounded in general. I have to say attack isn't too bad either, but we'll see him at year 2020 in a bit. Unfortunately, he did drop a little bit actually. I think he had an injury here, but you can see the ball control, dribbling, finishing are great for a 73 overall player. Again, will probably be a good super sub type player, and with training on your own, you can get that agility up even more so than I had it even after that. And the years after that, year one, basically, when I did actually train him quite a bit. So another very respectable player, a guy that could really contribute. I know I apologize for a lot of these guys not having skill moves and the like, but either way, I don't think that's going to matter too much, especially in the lower leagues. You just can have some good tactical ability, maybe some pace, dribbling. I think that could really be a game changer. But now another player, Guillermo Martinez, a 20-year-old striker, starts at 62 overall. Kind of a bigger target man type, has that good strength, sprint speed, isn't too bad. Acceleration is fairly poor, but I do think he'll be a good target man type player. I would recommend training his heading accuracy as well, because it kind of didn't grow, because in a sense I think I did overtrain him. He's 6'3", good frame, again, striker, left-footed, high medium work rates, 3-star weak foot, and 2-star skill. 650,000, that's a decent price range. That's basically fits into every budget, I'd say, as well, especially if you do play the preseason tournament and are able to win that. You have, of course, a lot more money to your budget. I just simmed through it, and I didn't even get out of the group stage, so I didn't get too much money from it. But 68 overall now. You can see agility as I went up quite a bit, and that kind of maybe balances out the acceleration a bit, because of course that's not the greatest, but ball control, dribbling, and finishing look pretty solid, as well as attack position as well. So you can get up again at a championship level, basically, after the end of that first season. You can see 70 overall year 2020. I did kind of overtrain him, and that's why he didn't grow too much after that. So something to keep in mind. But he gets to a good level quickly, and you could probably sell him once you see fit, or you could keep on your side. Either way, of course, bringing in some more money, making some profits and the like can really be useful in these Road to Glory style crew modes. And so you can really do that quickly if you do buy a player when they're at their cheapest and flip them, once you see fit. But you see now another player, Gustavo Rodriguez, a very young player, 54 overall, but he has very good physical stats at the start, so that's pretty promising. Basically, you can train the hell out of them hell out of him because of that. He's 5'9", right foot high medium work rates, 2-star weak foot and 2-star skills, but again, because of the pace, I do think you can train him quite a bit. Of course, you'll be able to get the agility up with your beat your man Drew as well. You could only bring him in on a 2-year loan. It was a little bit difficult to try to get the future fee, so I just didn't even bother with it after a while. But another guy who can bring in, at least give you some cover. But if you do think about buying him, I certainly do think that would be a good idea as well. So I'm to 64 overall after that training. Agility has went up a bit, and you can see really technically a lot stronger. Ball control, dribbling are the main stats. So I would of course recommend working, crossing, finishing, some other areas to make him a bit more well-rounded. But because he was so young, of course he didn't grow too much after this, I have to say, because they kind of, when you do grow players too fast, especially when they're young, it kind of stunts their growth, I think, because they don't want players to reach it too quickly. Players usually kind of max out around the late 20s, maybe even 30s. But either way, he does look pretty solid. A lot of the growth was in his attack position. Finishing went up a bit as well. But he is a pretty good signing. You might only be able to bring him out alone or a loan with a future fee. I would probably recommend you trying to bring him in and signing him and flipping him as well to make some decent money for a fairly low price, because considering his overall, you're probably pretty cheap as well once he's available to buy. But either way though, thanks guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful to all of you if you're looking to find some Road to Glory players and maybe think about starting a Road to Glory yourself. But again, thanks guys for tuning in. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.